Welcome to the Lemonade Talk Podcast. I am Cece.
And I'm Alyssa.
Today is National Best Friends Day, so we decided to link up and record.
Hey. What else were we going to do today?
Nothing.
What did we do this morning?
We did work out. Oh, that was tough, honey.
Yes, 7 a.m. workout for an hour. Then we had breakfast, had a little business meeting, got some shit accomplished.
Right.
Turning up.
Right, because we about to get flued out.
the fuck out.
Flued out.
That's amazing. I'm really excited.
About getting flued out?
Yeah, bitch, I got flued out before yet. I done flued myself out. But I ain't never got flued out. Especially not for no business.
Right.
Now that's lit. Like, we pop.
Flued out.
We ain't gonna get y'all no details yet. Y'all just have to wait for that.
Cause it was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine.
Okay. Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
You always just cut it short when I'm about to get into it. Okay. Well, this week's episode, we decided to go over some funny ass stories to represent National Best Friends Day. And let's say 2 Tuesdays ago, Lemonade Talk Tuesday, we ended up talking a little bit about some crack stories that we have. I don't know how many of y'all got crack stories with y'all bestie, but we got a couple of them that we're going to share with y'all today.
Remember one of our mutual friends or associates or whatever said, you never live the life unless you have a crack story?
Yeah, that's true.
And her crack story was funny.
Yep.
Like,
shit, we got some too.
Yeah.
Damn. So I guess we'll get started with the first one. So, set the tone. When was this?
Many years ago. We were in college and we wanted to lose weight.
Yeah.
And we were trying to figure out a way to lose weight where we didn't have to sweat, or we wouldn't be tired, or we didn't have to eat right.
We wanted the results quickly.
That too. So we wanted to lose like 20 pounds in 2 days.
Basically.
So one of us came up with the idea.
It was her idea.
I don't know.
It was yours.
I'm not claiming that.
It was yours.
One of us said, why don't we do crack? And then one of us said, wait, we both can't be on crack at the same time.
That was me.
And we were like, okay, you do crack this time, and then I'll help you get off, and then you do crack. Which, when you think about it, was the dumbest shit ever.
But listen, though. So this is the thing. This is what I said, because my friend said that she's like, I'm just going to do crack. So I'm like, I'll ride with you. I tried the thing once. So I'm like, but this is how it's going to have to go. We cannot do crack at the same time. So you're going to do crack. You're going to lose a little bit too much weight. I'm going to send you to rehab so you get that healthy weight back where you'll be still skinnier than you were originally. We didn't think about how much money and how much time and effort this would have actually taken to accomplish this. And then the risk factors of actually becoming a crackhead and becoming addicted to the product. So, yeah, in hindsight, we could have just worked out that summer. But it was a nice thought when it came. It sounded like a good plan.
Funny. It was so funny. We came up with many, many problems with that idea. First of all, it was dumb as fuck.
Right.
Second of all, we don't know who sell crack. Like,
right. We didn't know where to get it.
You can't make that a Facebook status. Hey, I'm looking to buy a few keys. DM me.
Shit, were people in the DMs at the time?
Probably not. Well, maybe, because it was Facebook. Facebook has been popping forever. This was back when Facebook only used your college email.
Right.
So we were just like, we were young. We were trying to lose weight. Probably to go to some party and...
Looking back at the pictures of how we looked back then, we were skinnier than we are now. So we like, damn, I wish I could be that fat again.
Right. Damn. That fat, not this fat.
Not this fat, that fat back then.
Because that fat was in 1-digit numbers.
Yeah, we'll take that fat back then.
This fat is in 2-digit numbers. But it's okay.
The 1 and 2 digits.
I'm in 2-digit numbers now.
You mean 200s? 2 digits is like 12.
I mean, like, when I was in college, I wore like a size 8.
Oh, you talking about size, pant
Yeah.
size. Okay, you got to correct that. Like, clarify
They know what
that,
I
right?
meant.
I didn't, bitch. I'm sitting right here with you.
Well,
Clarify that.
Y'all knew, right? So I was wearing like 8 and 6. I actually have those jeans in my closet. Maybe like 2 pairs of 8 and 2 pairs of 6. And my goal is to get in the 8. The 6, nah. Nope.
Bitch, I was in an 8 in middle school.
Oh, wow.
This ass just keeps growing and growing.
Well, people are paying for the ass you have.
I don't want it.
Well, so after it's all said and done, we didn't do crack, mainly because I think Whitney Houston died. Mm-hmm. Okay, so we're going too fast. So when it was time to get out of college, I think at this point we were out and we were grown and we were still struggling with our weight. I mean, some people may look at us and be like, "Are y'all serious?" Because we're not like obese, like my 600-pound life. We're like fat.
You know, like when you watch yourself grow up and see how things have happened, in your mind, you're going to be like, I'm not how I used to be. So everybody does that. So there shouldn't be no disclaimer for that. Fuck them.
Oh, wow. So, yeah. Anyway, crack was a horrible idea. Don't do crack, guys. And then when Whitney Houston died, oh, jeez. It was just a very pivotal moment in our lives. That's when we realized
in the crack game.
Yeah, it wasn't okay. So I'm definitely not for doing crack for weight loss, but I'll sell it. So if you're if you want to hit me up to be a part of some kind of never mind.
Send a DM to nah. Okay, how about that time that you met the biggest drug dealer in 3rd Ward?
Oh, wow. She was a girl. Mm-hmm. And this girl, I don't know, maybe I just look like I don't know, maybe people that do crack calls me. Actually, she was doing cocaine because it is a difference.
It was coke. Yeah, it was coke.
So, she said she just gravitated to me. I'm thinking she wanted to be my friend, but I guess to her, I look like I did coke.
You look like you like to live life, and that's what they're doing.
She was just talking to me. We had a normal conversation, and then at first I was like, okay, she wants to be my friend, and then I was like, oh, well, maybe she's attracted to me because clearly she was a lesbian. And then at the end of the day, she wanted me to try her product. Mm-hmm. And she actually gave it to me. It was wrapped up nicely, I guess. I don't know. That was my first time actually
plastic bag
being around crack. She had it wrapped up nicely. She gave me her business name, her phone number, and everything.
Yeah.
She was just like very interested. She was, she didn't offer. I'm sorry, I'm getting choked up. She even offered for me to, go in the restroom and do some coke with her and her friends. Yeah, she told her to
go try it. Yeah.
Yeah, she was like, she's sure I'm going to come back for more. And I was like, yeah. But, I didn't try it because I'm real strong-willed. And my drug of choice is alcohol.
There was a conversation when we were talking to her about why don't about just doing this instead and this and this, and it's like, no, we don't do coke. And she was like, this is the new century or whatever the fuck she said. She was like, coke is a thing, everybody does coke,
right? Which like, is maybe true.
Yeah,
I know for a fact rich people do it.
Yeah, that was crazy. So let's talk about how C always says what she just said. She wants to sell coke and crack, etc., etc. This girl handed her a bag of coke. I don't know the correct sizing. I would just say that's a dime bag.
I don't think it's a dime bag because it was small.
It was a lot of it in there though, enough for at least 10 to 20 bumps.
I don't think so. I think that was one line. I think you're supposed to get your finger and go.
That's a bump. You could have did that about 20 times.
I don't think so.
That was a lot of product. Well, anyway,
I guess it depends on how big your index finger is.
Yeah, how much you scoop up.
This is not good.
Okay. Well, anyway, so she had product in hand. The girl left and she was like, what do I do with this? Started panicking. And guess what she did? Instead of trying to keep it to flip the product to find somebody else to purchase it, sis dropped it in a bottle with liquor inside so that it just went to the bottom and it was not usable. Then we threw it away, told the establishment what happened, got the trash thrown out. That's what happened. So she a whole pussy out here.
I was young. Now I'm a G. I'm ready.
Nigga, that was like 2 years ago.
You ain't got no proof. I am a G. I am ready. I have watched Good Girls. I have watched Queen of the South. I am more than prepared to be a drug lord.
I don't believe you.
That's fine. I'm going to show you.
I don't believe you.
Yeah, and we actually took pictures with her.
Yeah.
But the picture where I have her face, I don't know where it is. I'm sure I can log on to like Apple and find it.
We ain't gonna post the face. We're gonna post the video with just the half of her face, the bottom half of her face. So y'all can't even see her eyes, but we're gonna post it because it was pretty funny. She was chilling with us for a while. We were in one place with her. She had us walk to another place to go party with her. Then she got hot and heavy with a female, and whenever we took that opportunity to disappear, we had ran away.
I mean, she was a great person, and it's a lot of functional.
She was high as fuck.
She was awesome.
She was super high.
Well, I thought she was a great individual.
She was cool. She was cool. You know, personal space, a lot of leaning in.
She
but
did not care about personal space. Let me tell you, every time I go out, I get molested.
Yeah.
And I'm
At
like,
this point,
I'm sorry.
just tired of defending you.
Sexually assaulted. I'm like, oh my gosh. And I mean, we're laughing about it or whatever, but like, men and women have no problem touching me. Like, I guess I look like I'm a free spirit. I don't know.
Yeah, because it's something about you. People like vent, tell you all their problems, whether they know you or not. They think that you would like to do drugs. Remember that last time we had went out to that after hours.
Oh,
and
yeah.
that person had offered you some ecstasy.
Right. And I was like, no. And then she gave the ecstasy cartoon names.
Yeah.
And I was like, girl, I don't want no Teddy Bear Flintstone superhero. I think she said Superman. Girl, I don't want that.
Man, I don't know. It's something about you. Like, they touch you, they feel you, they think you ain't gonna say nothing because your ass just be smiling and walk away as fast as you can. This girl, one time we were at this other place and she came back from the bathroom and I'm already drunk as fuck, sitting in the section just chilling. She gonna come back and sit down. I was like, I just got sexually assaulted. That's just not something you tell your turn up friend, your previously violent friend who was already under the influence. So I'm like, bitch, who? Where he at? And she's like, I don't know. I don't remember what he looks like. You know what? At this moment, I'm done with you.
I just have to get away from the situation.
Let me recant my statement. I am not a previously violent person.
She is violent. She's Thanos.
All right, Hulk. All right,
but y'all see in the last Avengers, the Hulk was very calm and he didn't want to fight. He wanted love. So
that's because he confused himself and was a mixture of both personalities, and he had to try to keep his shit together. Whatever.
I liked the Hulk. Well, after meeting the biggest drug dealer in Third Ward, she said that, not me.
Her words, not ours.
Yeah. We were like, whoa, this cocaine game is serious. And I actually seen her in Third Ward a little bit after that.
You did? I didn't know that.
She was with this girl. She was with a badass yellow bone.
Yeah, she was with a yellow bone that night. We had met her.
Now, I'm not into colorism. I was being funny. All black is beautiful. But yeah.
Clean that up.
Yeah. And I don't even know if she was pretty. I was just being funny. But yeah. Needless to say, we haven't tried crack. We're still clinically obese. According to the doctors. Every time I go, the doctors are like, ma'am, according to this chart, listen.
According to that chart, damn near everybody obese. Fuck that chart.
Fuck you in that chart. That's funny.
That is hilarious.
Yeah. But I'm very thankful I've never tried crack.
We're drug free.
Yes.
We've never done any
Hard
hardcore drugs. Not any, none of that. No pills, no powders, none of the above.
And I don't think you should try it. Don't be, pressured.
We don't condone that.
Yeah, like,
we ain't gonna shame you if that's your thing. Do your thing, but
that's not our thing.
That's not our thing.
But if you need
all jokes.
Yeah, we can maybe put the addiction hotline somewhere in here. Mm-hmm. You know what? Let me find it.
Yeah, you find it.
And I'll put the number in here so you can get some help. If you're listening to this and you're like, you know what?
They sitting here playing and I'm really, struggling with this. We're going to get you the information very quickly and let you know where you can find some help and,
Yeah, so we have the Addiction Rehab Center. It's the Drug Alcohol Hotline. So it's 1-866-293-7031. So apparently you can call this number and it will just, take you to your local place.
Oh, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
So no matter where you are, you can use that number and it'll get you some help.
Yeah, that's what the Google says.
Okay. The Google. That's good.
But I'll still sell it though. I know it's horrible, but
well,
but it's morals to this coke game.
Right.
Because when I was watching the Biggie Smalls movie, one of them didn't want to sell the stuff to the pregnant woman, but Biggie was like, "Shit, money is money," and that's how I'm gonna be when I become the queen of the South.
All right. Okay. Wow. Wow.
But seriously, crack is whack. And if you have any friends that, tell you to do crack, say no.
Listen, okay, the way my friendship is set up, I know this girl well enough to know that she not gonna ever try crack. And if we would have really gotten that far, I would have said something. Like, I would have addressed it.
I don't even think we would have got that far. Because we're both too strong-willed. Well, I'm okay, I would have been like, I don't even know if I have the addictive spirit. I don't know.
I don't know. There's nothing you've ever been like addicted to, right, or like consumed by except for cheese.
Oh, I love cheese. I actually want to melt some cheese now.
Addicted to cheese. Hashtag.
I like ice, but I don't think it's
cheese life, guys. This cheese life come with rules.
Right. I like ice, but I don't think it's an addiction because I have a particular type of ice. Like, I don't just eat any ice.
So you could be addicted to that particular kind of ice.
But it's not an addiction. It's like an obsession, right?
Did you see that, sidebar, super random, did you see that clip of that show, My Strange Addictions, where that lady was drinking air freshener?
Oh, wow.
She had a basket of different flavors and she liked the clean linen the best. She literally had a basket at her desk at work. She had walk around with it at home, sit there, shake it, and spray it in her mouth.
Yes. And she's still alive?
Yes, she's still alive. And she had a man and everything. It's always some crazy ass bitches that got a man. But here we are.
Just
happy, single, and fancy free.
But I did read an article, speaking of having a man. I did read, not having a man. I did read an article that said single women are the most happiest. Mm-hmm. So I kind of think that's true.
Yeah.
I really do.
I can see that.
Yeah, like, don't get me wrong. I do want a husband. I do want to travel this world with an awesome guy. But I also don't want to just have a significant other to take nice Instagram photos.
Right.
So, whatever. Speaking of having a man, in my 600-pound life, all of them got men.
All of them. Even the dudes are in relationships.
Yeah.
Every episode that I've seen. Well, maybe a couple of them haven't had men, but majority of them all are in relationships.
They are.
That's amazing.
I would love after this to go get some quesadillas from that Mexican restaurant.
Which one?
The Mexican food truck.
The little thing, Chiles?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I go get a bottle of rosé since it's National Rosé Day also.
Right, it sure is. So, okay, speaking of drugs, this story just came to mind. About a year ago, us and some friends at the time, we went to LA in Vegas. And we decided that we were going to try edibles, right? So, being the person that I am and being who Alyssa is, well, I'm going to speak for myself. I don't follow no instructions. Like, it will say do A, B, and C, and you will get the correct answer, and I will do A, C, and figure out why my answer not wrong. Right? So, anyway, we end up eating way too many edibles.
I'm happy that you, wait a minute, I'm happy that you know yourself enough to know that
you
don't follow instructions.
I don't.
Okay, so you had too many edibles.
Yes, I had too many edibles. Honestly, the first day in LA was a blur. It still is. Sometimes I still sit down and I try to figure out like what the hell happened. I do know that we were all at one Airbnb and then
it was dirty.
We were at another Airbnb and then I remember like being scared, and I also remember like being in some type of matrix. Like I could see everyone moving and I could see people talking, but I just couldn't get my body to move.
Right. Same.
It was the weirdest experience ever.
Yeah.
And did that stop me from trying edible again?
Nope.
Hell no.
So if you've never tried edibles, and if you don't know what edibles are, it could be a variation of candies or cookies or any type of food product that's infused with marijuana or THC, which is in marijuana. And so we had like some gummies, some cookies, all of the above. And so, see, the instructions on it said take XYZ amount, and it says give it time to kick in before you increase the dosage. Well, she went in and she had, I think you're supposed to have
I had like pretty much half the bag.
Yeah, you're supposed to have like half of a strip, like the little fruity, the sour strips. She's supposed to take half a strip. She ate 2.5 at one time. And
then I was like, oh, these are good. And I ate some more.
So I had, I think I had some gummies or some gummy bears or something like that. And I had like the correct dose, and my ass was still stuck too. I was sitting on the couch, like she said, looking at everything, looking at life pass me by, goddamn, and there wasn't shit you could do about it. Like I just was like, I don't know. Like I'm looking at everything and I can't move. Like I cannot fucking interact with life outside of just looking at the shit happening in front of me. That shit was crazy. Then there was another time, way before that, years before that, when we had lived together in some apartments that I would not disclose. But a cousin of mine, he makes recreational edibles for himself. And so what he does is infuse the cooking oil with the marijuana. So I was like, oh, okay, well, give me some. I want to make some edibles. So he ended up making me a whole 16-ounce bottle of the oil and was like, here, I just made the whole thing, but make sure, because I was going to make some brownies. So he was like, make sure, let's say the oil calls for a cup of oil. Make sure you do like a third of this oil and 2/3 of the other oil. Well, when I got home to make the cookie brownies, and this was like several weeks after I got it from him, I completely forgot what he said, and I literally did a whole cup of that oil, and I made some cookie brownies. Yeah, I was at home by myself since she wasn't there, and I ate a whole one, and I ate like a half of another one, and I was fine. And all of a sudden I had got like super high. The whole world was spinning. Like I couldn't everything was moving so fast, and I'm up walking around because I'm by myself. I'm trying to get my life together. Everything moving so fast. And then some friends had called and was like, here, come, let's go to the chicken truck. Came and picked me up and took me to the chicken truck, and I just remember standing outside, just like wavering from side to side, just out of it, waiting to get this chicken. And I remember we lived on what floor? The third floor at the time.
Speaking of chicken, I really enjoy eating chicken. But that chicken truck, I came to the realization that if you are sober, it is too salty.
Yeah, it's entirely too salty. You gonna say the name of it?
No, of course not.
Okay. So yeah, it's good drunk food. So because
you need that salt to soak up
your alcohol. Exactly.
So
it makes sense. Oh no, you're fine. So I remember like running up the stairs trying to get home as fast as I could, trying to get up the stairs or whatever. Got home and everything was moving so fast. You know how you stare at a fan moving and just warped? That's how the shit was looking. And so I remember like just you know how you collapse on the bed, just like fall completely without bracing yourself. I remember doing that and just was done, like super done.
Oh wow,
that shit is crazy. But yeah, I ended up like trying to get rid of them hoes, so I packed them up nicely in Ziploc bags and was trying to give them out to anybody that would take them hoes. I took them to work, gave them to my coworker. She was like, "Oh, my mama would love these." I was like, "You
ready to lose your job? Huh?
Ready to risk it all, dumbass." Took all that shit to work and passed the bitches out. Was like, "Put that shit in your bag," and it was so strong you could smell the weed through them. I don't know, like, it was so bad. It didn't smell like no brownie. You could smell chocolate, but you could smell weed in it. So, man, that shit was crazy.
That's actually a great story.
I can't tell.
Huh? No, it is a great story. Like, for real, for real.
I cannot stand your ass.
Why?
Because she was like, oh, that's a great story.
It is a great story. Sometimes.
It's your tone.
Sometimes I don't express correctly, but it's the Virgo in me. It was a great story. I don't have a story like that. We start talking about alcohol, then but
yeah,
I'm not very experienced with
taking fireball shots out of ice sculptures.
I do that for fun, honey.
For fun,
I really do. You know,
we got fireball stories too. Shit,
goddamn.
I will never drink fireball for the rest of my life.
I ain't gonna say that because you put in the ice sculpture. I will be there sucking it.
I saw you had your whole mouth around a little tube.
I sure did. I have videos if you want to see. I go to a lot of corporate events,
honey,
and they have great parties. Like
they do.
Let me tell y'all, white people party. Like I don't care what nobody say. If you just want to party and have a good time and don't worry about what you got on, or if you want to just get in the middle of the dance floor and just do something stupid, just party with white folks. They don't care. Because, you know, that's what I do.
Party and hang out with your white friends.
I don't really know the people, but they be
I don't know none of them. They become your friends within 20 minutes. Y'all ass be drinking and having the time of your life.
Right. That's just how.
I don't know how many videos I'd have received from your ass that you out at them damn events fucked up having the time of your life.
Right. Well, that's because I think I'm still young, and then I don't have any kids. I'm not married, and most of the time when I go home,
don't feel no type of way about that.
It's just me and my walls. So I just be like, let me go find something to do. And that's what I do. But yeah, I guess we can reiterate: crack is
whack.
Even though we have the most hilarious crack stories, we're really editing them. Or making them PG-13.
Right.
We don't want to just start off with a bang. We want to gradually go to our bang. Because today is crack stories. Tomorrow it may be sex stories. You know, you just never know.
You never know.
Just never know.
Damn. Well, I'm looking at this calendar to see what national holiday is going to be tomorrow. Because
it's a national holiday every day. Well, this month, I think it's the Gay Pride Month.
This is Pride Month.
I don't even know if Gay Pride is like the right thing to say. Is that, or is it just Pride?
It's just Pride Month.
Yeah, see, I'm not sure.
Is it still Mental Health Awareness Month, or was that?
I don't know. It's a new month.
Was it just last month?
But you know, I'm really happy about Gay Pride Month because I just think everyone should be themselves and live in your truth. And I actually know an awesome guy who I'm going to try to get on Lemonade Talk Tuesday and just, tell his story. Because we love the gays. Is that correct?
I mean, yeah.
Politically. I don't know.
Understand. We love them. They love us.
So, like I was saying, I absolutely love the gays. And I'm sure sometime this month we will go to Hamburger Mary's.
Yeah, I look forward to going. So just before we wrap it up, a couple events we have going on before the month of June is over. We have Jeff Shelley's movie premiere. We actually have some cameos in that movie. Really funny shit. That Citra has like a solo scene in that, so really excited to see how that played out in that movie. But the movie's called
I wonder how that's gonna work. Do I get to sit somewhere special? Or?
I'm not sure. You might be on the front row. I have to make sure that, I'll be able to sit with you because you're a celebrity now.
I'm not. I don't know.
The movie is called Trouble in the Jones Family. It will be June 29th at U of H in the Student Center, the theater room or something like that. You can find the tickets in his Eventbrite.
That's nice of you.
So you can, to say that, I mean, I want them to see us. So, you can go to the link in his bio if you know who he is. I think it's JEFFSHELLEY, Jeff Shelley on Instagram, or just go in Eventbrite and type in Jeff Shelley, as I just spelled it before. And then on June 30th, the next day, we'll be at a podcast event at Spivey. So, you can find us there June 29th and 30th that weekend. We will be out and about. So, yeah.
Speak.
Oh, I was like, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you see us, say hey, take a picture with us, chat with us.
If you see me Saturday and Sunday, take me a picture.
I said June 29th and 30th. You said speak, so I said take a picture with us. That's the same weekend.
Not Monday through Friday.
I ain't say nothing about that. I said June 29th and 30th. If you see me Monday through Friday, don't talk to me. Act like you don't see me because I will probably be looking rough. But anyway, yeah, thank you guys.
Thank you for listening, and we will see each and every one of you every Tuesday, Lemonade Talk Tuesday, around 8:30ish.
Live on
Instagram,
Lemonade Talk Tuesdays. Thank you, Lemonade listeners, for hanging out with us. And it's probably going to be noisy, but just send us your lemonade letters via email. We posted that on our page. You can send them to our email, lemonadetalkpodcast@gmail.com. We will read them
and laugh at. I'm gonna laugh
anonymously on Lemonade Talk Tuesday. Answer your questions, just read your submissions, whatever it is. If you want to just vent about something that happened, if you have questions, need advice, whatever the case is, just send us an email and we will address it on Lemonade Talk Tuesdays. And keep in mind, if you are unavailable for Lemonade Talk Tuesdays, we do post a story on Instagram for 24 hours, and then within that same 24 hours, it is uploaded to our YouTube channel. So you can always go back and watch it and rewatch it and subscribe and like and comment. Okay? Thank you guys so much for joining us. We love y'all and we will see you soon.
Adios.
Bye.